Hello, you guys. Sorry about the mess behind me. I wanted to clean my room, but I always thought about making a video, and then I was like, okay, forget it. Just let me film the video first, and then I'll get to the mess behind me. Um, so yeah, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind. Recently, I've become really obsessed with Marilyn Monroe, so I watched a lot of her movies, and she's kind of like this amazing figure, and I really really love her. And recently I came across a movie with her, um that she was dressed in this movie very femininely, like, yeah, like usual, but the reactions of the men that were around her in this movie was very much objectifying. Um and it made me think about something that, in recent years, women do a lot. Because in the movie, Marilyn Monroe was feminine, and in the past, it was very, very much popular to dress like her. And somehow, along the years, women became more masculine, and it made me think about Hollywood, because if Hollywood presents that if a woman is feminine and is dressing up with a dress or maybe a skirt or maybe something that is a bit more revealing, that all of the men around her will look at her like that and will objectify her. I think that first of all, men learn to objectify from these movies from Hollywood, but also I think that but by a lot of women that see this, for example, this movie in particular, and many other movies that that are always these scenes that women walk with beautiful women walk down the street and all the men like looking at her, and the male gaze. um it made a lot of women become afraid, I think, of this reaction around her. And I think that maybe Hollywood somehow maybe brainwashes us to become more masculine. And maybe this is why we are becoming, and maybe it's other than that. Maybe it's because so many women got treated that way, because there were skirts and dresses, that maybe they wanted to rebel against that, and maybe they saw that how men looked at them when they wore a certain thing, and then they thought to themselves, okay, then I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna dress like y'all, and y'all aren't gonna look at me like that anymore. So I can understand that, because I wear masculine clothes as well. But it also, you kind of think about it on the other side of the coin, and you kind of started to, i heard I heard this woman, um on Instagram reels one day, that she talked about how a woman, when she's more masculine, that she when she's more masculine, she is afraid. And at first I was really, really objectifying, no, not objectifying, I'm sorry, uh, um, resented the idea of this. But then I took a couple days and I thought about this over, and I said, man, she she says something that is quite true in my opinion, because I think that there are a lot of women who dress more masculine, but they want to dress more feminine, but they fear because of the reactions of men around her, and she fear of being seen, and she became more she's more fearful from the reaction that she will get from men. And i and it made me realize that a lot of women that are wearing masculine clothes may not really, they don't really express themselves authentically by dressing how they want because of other men perspective, or and because of this exaggerated Hollywood um you know scenes where the man would look at the woman like she's some sort of treat walking down the street. um so yeah, I just this is my realization about that, and tell me what you think about it, because it's really interesting. And yeah, this is my opinion about the subject.